So first I'm gonna just drop a pop drag on this to calm the particles down a bit, and let's drop this to 0.5. Okay, so that will slow down the particles a little bit. And I'm going to come out here as well, and I forgot to make this a bit bigger. Let's just go up to 40 or something. There we go. And just give it a bit more resolution. I don't think it should matter, but just in case, I'll give it a bit more resolution. Also, we want to push this down, so I'm going to go to half of what it is right now. I'll set it, and then I'll pause the video for a moment because it will take a while, and come back in a sec. There we go, that's done now. So we got a bit more resolution there. Let's see, we've got how many? 2,690,000 points, which again isn't a crazy amount. It's, you know, it's a good amount. You should do it more on how it looks to you, to your eye. You know, also obviously where the camera's going to be, how fast is everything moving. Are you going to have a lot of motion blur? So yeah, obviously the more particles, the more detail you're going to get, but also the longer it's going to take. You might have to adjust your values as well. I think we should be fine with what we've got. Take into consideration that after caching the simulation, we are going to be up-resing the sim. There's a shelf tool here that we'll be a bit lazy and use that. The up-res sand here, so we'll be adding, you know, more particles post-simulation, which will give us a bit more of a nicer render. So, you know, take that into consideration before deciding. You know, you can do less or more than myself, depending on your setup. But I'm going to do it with this at this level. Okay, so let's set up not a height field, a file cache. Drop that down below. We're going to go from frame 130 to 250. Again, I'll drop this into my sim folder, which we already have. We'll give it a name. Let's call it just grain is fine. We'll say version 1 slash, oh, not question, slash, and give it the same name again. And as per usual, $F3 Vigio right. This .sc, I think it's a smaller file format. I can't remember. I think it makes it a bit smaller, but it's slower to load in. So I don't know. I tend to just leave it at Vigio. Yeah, and $F3 because we got 100, and that should be fine. So, and let me just double check that we've got everything set up correctly here. I've got 20, oh, not that, I want to make sure we got 20 sub steps. This again, this will make it take a much longer to calculate. So it's up to you, but that's what I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to cache that out, and then we'll check our results later.